8 can be a scenic drive. I think you'll agree with that. It winds through northern Kentucky along the river, but you have to ignore the road you're actually driving on if you're there. It's full of potholes and uneven pavement, as you know. Mudslides are often a problem, but the biggest problem seems to be fixing it. As Walter Smith-Randolph found out, it's just too expensive to fix.
The problem with this section of Route 8 is twofold. There's the landslides from above, but there's also the erosion from below. Because the Ohio River runs so close to this road, it's causing these cracks in the pavement, and it also causes this road to shift, which makes it very dangerous to drive on.
We really don't want through traffic on that road any longer.
Mike Bezold has worked at the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet for 20 years. He says this section of Route 8 in Fort Thomas has always been problematic.
But it's just getting worse and worse over time as the Ohio River slowly erodes the toe of the slope there, because it's the whole slope, not just the road, but it's the whole slope all the way up to the top of the hill that's coming down.
The Transportation Cabinet has even changed the designation of the road to encourage drivers to use alternate routes. Local drivers are all too familiar with the bumpy ride.
I think that just needs to be limited. I think it's just too dangerous for people that don't know what they're getting into, because if you're not on your toes, it can be very dangerous.
Limiting the road is exactly what the Transportation Cabinet is trying to do. They want to lower the speed limit and restrict this road to local traffic only.
Yeah, only the people that live there is what we, or have a destination within that area to travel that road. We really don't want through traffic on that road any longer.
Bezold says a traffic study shows it would cost $50 million to get this road into a passable condition. With just 2,000 daily drivers, it's not at the top of the priority list.
All the growth we've had and continue to have in this area, it's just tough to find the money for that type of money for that type of project.
In Fort Thomas, Walter Smith-Randolph, Local 12 News.
There's also been a number of fatal crashes over the years on that particular stretch of Kentucky 8.